The doors are now closing. Please stand clear.
Welcome aboard the Shale Voyager. Around here, they call me Miss in Control. Are you ready? Commence shrinking sequence. The Voyager is now shrinking to the size of a golf ball. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe.
Shrinking sequence complete.
We're headed for a natural gas well in the Barnett Shale.
Whoa.
Hang on, we're almost there. We're now on the drilling rig floor over the borehole. They just pulled out the steel pipe and the drill bit attached to it. I'm going to drop you down the well and monitor your trip from my control room. Have fun. Activate autopilot.
Roger, Miss in Control. Autopilot is now controlling the ground.
You're headed into the borehole, 6,500 feet below the surface. You're in good hands with Otto.
Thank you, Miss in Control.
Outside, now you see the casing, which is made up of several layers of steel pipe and cement, extending to approximately 1,500 feet below the surface. These multiple layers of steel casing and cement protect freshwater aquifers.
Passing 1,000 feet.
Once the well is drilled, steel casing is placed to the total depth of the well and cemented into place to the top of the well for the purpose of protecting groundwater.
Exiting surface casing.
You're now passing through layers of limestone and shale that cover about 350 million years of geologic history. The deeper you go, the older the rock gets. The heat and pressure out there are also rising.
Passing 2,000 feet.
Oil and gas form in layers of shale that we call source rock. The oil and gas are trapped in extremely tiny holes in the rock. The more holes present, the higher the porosity of the rock. Normally, the oil and gas flow out of the shale through tiny cracks into a layer of limestone. Limestone has a lot of bigger, but still tiny holes or pores in it, and oil and gas get trapped in those pores. We call that reservoir rock, because the pores are interconnected. The oil and gas can flow through them. We call this property permeability. The oil and natural gas flow up through the limestone until a seal, usually another layer of shale, stops them.
Passing 3,000 feet.
The Barnett Shale is special because it is the source rock, the reservoir rock, and the seal all in one. The gas is locked up in those tiny pores too tightly for it to migrate into the reservoir rock. Up until recently, that gas was just stuck in the rock, but now we can get it out.
Passing 4,000 feet.
Better technology in horizontal drilling has made it possible to produce natural gas. You're going to see these improvements really soon.
Passing 6,000 feet. Initiating braking sequence. Prepare to go horizontal.
Our well path is about to curve out sideways as we enter the Barnett Shale layer. Here we go.
Entering the Barnett Shale. Going horizontal now. Passing 6,500 feet.
With more access to the surface area in the shale, we will be able to get more natural gas out. This part of the hole goes straight out through the shale for 2,500 feet.
Passing 8,500 feet on horizontal path. Approaching total depth.
Auto means the end of the well. This is a good spot for us to wait for the production casing to drop in. That's a length of steel pipe that runs all the way back to the surface. Like the surface casing, it stabilizes and isolates the wellbore, adding another layer of protection. Here comes the casing. Now we need cement to hold the casing in place and make the well even safer. The cement flows down through the casing and then up the outside of it. Here it comes.
Casing and cementing complete. Prepare to perforate.
The gas is locked up in the shale, and now it's behind a quarter-inch of steel and 3 inches of cement. We've got to shoot holes through the casing and cement and out into the rock formation. For that, we need a perforating gun. The gun is coming down now on a long length of tubing inside the casing. The gun carries specially packed charges that penetrate the casing and cement deep into the surrounding shale.
Perforating gun in place. All passengers brace for perforation.
Whoa!
Perforation formation going?
The Perth gun blasted dozens of holes out into the shale in all directions, but there's not much natural gas flowing yet.
Prepare for multi-stage simultaneous hydraulic fracture, stage 1.
A fleet of huge trucks is pumping a mixture of water and sand under really high pressure down the well and out the perforations into the rock. The high pressure cracks the rock in thousands of places, leaving the sand to hold the cracks open. Hydraulic fracturing activity cannot be felt at the surface since it's located thousands of feet below the
We're in the water
surface.
now. Look at the one.
Checking fracture in real time with microseismic monitoring.
The hydraulic fracturing process creates tiny cracks in the shale, much like a cracked windshield, which allows the natural gas to rise to the surface through the steel casing. Each of those spheres you see on the screen represents one tiny crack. This way we can tell exactly where every old and new fracture is located.
Analyzing fracture complexity with microseismic and assessing sand distribution.
Everything's fine. Otto needs a huge amount of computing power to check the locations of all the microseismic cracks. It's just like someone plugged in 1,000 laptops into our system. Nice work. That was the first round of what will end up being 5 stages of fracturing to cover the 2,500 feet horizontal well. But we're not going to stick around for the other stages. We're going to ride the gas column up to the surface. So hang on. Initiate the return sequence, Otto.
I'm sorry, Miss In Control. I can't do that.
Excuse me, Otto?
Okay, just kidding. Initiating return sequence.
That's better.
Wellhead reached. Opening valve.
Now, let's get you back to the museum.
Oh, man. Whoa. Okay, we're
All
here.
right, we made it. Everybody good? Now let's get you back up to normal size.
Commence unshrinking process.
That completes our voyage into the Barnett Shale. Watch your